Hello friends and fellow subscribers, Bufferkid back on my channel with another edition of Star Trek Online Delta Recruits. Now in our last episode we completed Spin the Wheel, and we found out that there's more going on with the Davidians than meets the eye, and we've helped out and rescued Samara. Now the next mission had auto-hailed what lies beneath, and I'd started doing the recording on this episode for the audio track, but the problem was I didn't hit my record button in Fraps, my hotkey I have set up for recording the game footage. I didn't set that, so I missed reading the text, but what I can do is, in fact I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick. So the mission is, it is clear that the objective is clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know that they're in the neutral zone. Now we know they're on Drozana Station as well, and according to Samara, there have already been deaths there. In addition, she indicated that the lower levels of the station were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club there, and they haven't been maintained for years, and the Ferengi are, of course, quite reticent to put any effort into maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we don't really know what's down there. Zamara's code should get you access. Take a lift down and check it out. Previous Starfleet encounters with Davidians have encountered that they will create nests around the temporal portals they use, so keep an eye out for anomalies. If we find the portal, we'll know where and when the Davidians are feeding. Oh, and I expect it to be messy down there. Don't forget to take an emergency beacon. So what we're going to do is we're at Drozana Station right now. We're going to go into the maintenance levels, and we're going to get 576 dilithium ore, 6,469 skill points, and 3,780 expertise, and then we're going to get this unique ground device here called Trialic Pattern Enhancer as well, and it's bound to characters, so and it's unique one per character, so you only get this once. Unless you discard it by accident, then you can go ahead and reclaim it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go down to the depths of Drozana. Now, I do forgive that. I'm sorry about that. I was actually explaining I have costumes created because our next episodes we're actually going to go back in time to the 23rd century of Star Trek and go back to the days of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. So it's actually going to be pretty cool. And we do that in a couple missions too here in Star Trek Online. This is one of them, and then the following one, not this one we're playing right now, but the next one that we're going to play, which is called Everything Old is New. We go back in time, and then we go into the following one. Now this mission here is actually pretty good to play at night in the dark. And of course now I've got both tribbles now. I was able to claim both the Nukara tribble, which gives you one Nukara mark every time you pet, and then also the Solinate tribble, or the Dyson sphere tribble. Okay, so here we go. So here's so we're going to descend to the maintenance level. Okay, so we got our bridge officers picked out. So we'll go ahead and accept. And I do forgive if you do hear a fan in the background, as it is kind of warm today, and I'm trying to get production done on these videos as fast as I can, since I am going to be starting a new job next week, and I will be also moving production facilities out of my current location into a new location. Okay, so let's see. Sir, I'm reading temporal fluctuations and trialic energy in these levels of the station. Staying down here for too long could be hazardous. The interference also may make it difficult to contact the ship or get a transport lock if we need an emergency beam out. Which actually now, this is actually a good idea to get the one weapon that we have. If you remember from the last mission, I got the synchronic proton distortion prototype assault rifle. This is a good weapon to actually use right now, especially with these missions with the Davidians. And this is auto leveling, but people have upgraded it in the R&D system. Okay, this level's primary contains power junctions, EPS conduits for the rooms above us. We need to reach the maintenance lift and take it down to the computer core. Okay, so yep, so here we got the Ghostbusters gun here, as a lot of people have named this in Star Trek. Okay, one thing you want to do here is go here and get this flashlight here. Okay, this box of emergency supplies isn't just lying around. Balin probably bartered with a Nausicaan pirate for it. I apologize, these flashlight drones, hands-free hover system, and programmed to shift in response to your movement. Not the most reliable design though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and equip this flashlight here. And you're going to need this when you're going into the maintenance levels of Drozana. So it's best to have this equipped. And you used to be able to keep this, but I guess now what they've done, as I've seen in other people's videos, is it actually disappears. Or you used to be able to equip your bridge officers with it, but you can't do that anymore. Okay, so here we go. So now we got our flashlight equipped. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Trialic waves. There must be Davidians nearby. Oh, you think, Eliza? I expect that we'll see more as we approach the area with the greatest concentration of trialic energy. Sir, I'm also picking up some intermediate readings from behind the door to our left. However, the interference from the trialic waves are making it hard to get accurate scans at a distance. So you say. And one of the things I can do is I'm gonna edit out this fan noise in the audio track with Audacity. I'm gonna edit this out so that it won't be so bad. Okay. Alright. Looks like this door's stuck, sir. Alright, we'll have to find another way around. One of the side maintenance patches should have an alternate route. Oh, we got bugs. See, look at that. Now this synchronic proton distortion rifle actually shoots anti-protons. So it's real nice to have. Now, since we're engineering this, here's a career-specific ability that we can do. Since we're an engineer, we can actually reroute the hydraulic pump leak. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, that saved us a lot of work there. Hello, uglies. Okay, now I almost forgot to check our Delta recruits. So we do have. Let's see. Yes, so we do have a Iconian information that we have to find here on Drozana. I just love one-shot weapons here. One shot and those spiders are dead. So I gotta be sure I keep my eyes out for the Iconian technology. And of course some jackass is going down my road right now. He thinks he's fucking deaf. I apologize for my language. But people that frickin' go down the road blaring their stereos, darn, it just drives me nuts, and especially when I'm trying to record. Okay, so here we go. Here's the proton rifle. This is the Ghostbusters gun. This is real, like I said, this is real nice. Hey, ain't you get him killed yet? Dang. Slack. And so far my flashlight hasn't gone out, because sometimes the flashlight will go out. The Davidians are definitely getting more aggressive. They could have a lair somewhere in the lower levels. If they do, they'll become increasingly more violent as we get closer to their territory. The synchronic proton rifle should have a significant effect against the Davidians. The proton beam mode will especially be effective while the Davidians are phase shifted. Thanks for the advice, DeVille. I know I had you as put you as my science officer. Like I said, I gotta keep my eyes up for Iconian technology. And of course, now we're in week 3 now, so now we'll be able to get R&D. Okay. Someone's put the lift on emergency lockdown. We have to override the lockdown code to access it. Trying to do my best Klingon as best I can. That should do it. I wonder why someone locked down the lift in the first place. I don't know. Maybe you can go find them for me. Okay, so now let's see where we go. This isn't the computer core level. Sir, it appears that the lift's stuck. We're somewhere in the maintenance level for environmental controls and waste recycling. We need to track down the damaged junctions on the floor and repair or bypass them. We can take the lift to the computer core level. Yeah, good idea. Okay, so we're gonna override the emergency door. Ain't gonna work. Well, actually it did work, so. Yep. Alrighty. More spiders. Now, a lot of people like using the, if you press B on your keyboard, you bring up a targeting crosshairs here. A lot of people like using this. Now, me, I like using the auto fire. Captain, the door's locked. We're locked in. Oh, don't panic. You see me panicking? I'm not panicking. Okay, so let's see, maintenance log. Log entry supplemental. The strange power fluctuations aren't related to the problems of the power subsystems on the upper decks, so I'm looking into the possibility of feedback or damaged system spikes. Feedback damage or system spikes in the environmental system. It could take some time to find the problem and make repairs, though, particularly if I need to use a replicator to create a replacement component. Balin is loath to allow use of the replicators for anything more than blood, wine, and millions of sandbags. This is dirty, uncomfortable, and thoroughly disagreeable work. Naturally, as soon as the job involves mucking around in a recycled atmosphere and waste process, I'll get this short straw. Excuse me there. Talking about a disgruntled employee. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the videos are gonna pop up. Yep, there they are. So here, let's fire the second. See, look at that. Now that's one thing that's nice. See how it attacks multiple enemies with my second fire? And you can actually use this weapon against other enemies, too. Now, one of my goals that I want to get accomplished here is to get my character up to level 15 for R&D, so that I can get Gamari, the ageist off. But I guess from what I've talked, because I've talked to Arcade Main Machine, Gamari is, he's bound to the character. So I thought maybe they would have made him account bound, to where you could switch him to whatever character that you wanted him to craft R&D stuff. But I guess they wanted you to focus more on your Delta recruit. Hello, is somebody out there? Please help me. Okay, so it looks like we got a Bajoran in a Starfleet uniform. The voice is coming from the communications console on the wall, Captain. Hello, is someone there? Who is this? Please, you have to help me. I came down here to check on one of the atmosphere regulators and someone shot me. Who shot you? I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. He was so fast. Please, you have to find a way to open the door and get me out of here. Okay, so we're going to activate the manual. Oh, Prophet. No, he's back. No! Wow. Okay, Head maintenance log. Log entry supplemental. I've upgraded a few of the components on this level, including remote overrides for bleed valves on environmental controls, hollow emitters to expedite further repairs, and security overrides in case of emergency. I'm starting to suspect that the low-level radiation I've detected on these decks has affected the station's inhabitants, and that some are showing signs of transient acute schizophrenia and paranoia. I'll have to maintain contact silence for now, so they don't interfere while I'm trying to repair the systems. Once I corrected the problems causing the radiation leaks, we can deal with the symptoms. Log entry supplemental. My work will take far longer than I originally anticipated. Fortunately, I've engaged a safety interlock on the maintenance lift, so no one will come down here without me knowing about it. I've found several programming errors and have purged the affected subroutines. The work is much easier now. Soon, everything will be under control. So he says. Oh, wow, we got a Starfleet officer and a dead Bajoran. Multiple fatal burns and contusions, sir. This woman was murdered. The wounds are still warm. She was just killed a few seconds ago. There are no other exits or entrances in this room, and the transport's not. How could she be killed if she was alone in the locked room? Well, I don't know. Why don't you ask the spiders when they pop up? Because they're about to be coming in. See, there's the spiders. Hey, alright. Officers, have a little respect for the dead there. Oh, hey. It's Ghost Buddies. Hey, you, the Boot Brothers? Don't take two. Ha! There we go. Oh no! Damn it! See, I need to trade stubborn so that it doesn't hold me. I can resist hold. All right, let's take care of them. Okay, looks like I got another skill point here, so let's see what I can spend that on real quick. Probably something I haven't filled yet. Yeah, demolitions. Okay. And my light went out. There we go.
Bufferkid, I see you. Bufferkid, what will you do?
And when I first heard that voice creeped me out. But like I said, this is actually a good mission to play in the dark or on Halloween. Have your PC surround sound system turned up and just play that. Oh, what we got? Yeah. That won't be the last time we see him. He just vanished. No, he didn't. Now we got an option here. Let's go around here. So there are some career-specific objectives in here that you can do. Now, if you were science, you could actually reroute the plasma flow. Since we were engineering, we couldn't do that.
Bufferkid, dress all in red. Bufferkid, so you'll be dead.
They updated his voice, because he used to kind of sing that. He used to go, Bonnie can, dress all in red. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I took Bufferkid to hold my work. So I do those things.
Come on, game. Let's go. See, he attacked me right off the bat. I didn't even get to listen to him. Well, you can listen to him. Oh. Hey, you get down here. A malfunctioning hologram. No wonder. The Triholic energy would have degraded its programming, caused instability, and the civilians didn't bother it because they had no neural energy for them to feed upon. Sir, it looks like the encryption key for the door might correspond with the subroutine embedded in the hologram's mobile emitter. We should be able to use it to open the door. Mobile emitters are still rare outside of Starfleet, Captain. The staff here must have spent quite a lot of platinum to obtain one. If you ask me, Balin might be selling more than drinks in Dabo. It would be best if someone keeps an eye on him, but I have a feeling Franklin Drake is doing that. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get these items here. And don't need that. And don't need that.
They sent you, didn't they, my old Bufferkid? To halt my work, to change my program. You'll not survive to perform such tricksies. Oh no, my pretty Bufferkid.
Okay, that should take care of that. But they did. But like I said, they changed his voice. So I think with the advent of Delta recruits, and because we are getting ready for Season 10, Season 10 is actually going to hit Holodeck April 21st. And it looks like now they've added Robert Duncan McNeil. They've got him reprising his role as Tom Paris. So that's actually, I'm pretty excited that they got him. And I hear a train coming, so hopefully I can get to this next phase. Okay, this is it. We made it to the computer core level. On the station, the core itself is down a long ramp area past some regulator rooms. We should head there as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic just a sec because I got a train coming and it's noisy as heck, so just bear with me for a couple minutes. I do apologize for that. I hopefully when I move to a new location that it won't be as loud, but I got a feeling there's still gonna be. Okay, okay, so let's see. I'm gonna reach computer core. Okay. Another locked door. This one doesn't seem to have any special codes. We should be able to open it from the secondary security console just down the hallway. Good thinking, Tivril. I'll see you get a promotion. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna encounter some Davidians here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a turret set up. In fact, there they are right there. Who else we got? Where is he? There he is. I ain't afraid no ghost. Hey, look. A Vodwar lockbox. You better grab these while you can, folks. Because they're gonna have another last chance lockbox event here. Oh, that's actually going on right now. So I just got a Hirogen lockbox. So what they do is they bring back all the old lockboxes throughout Star Trek Online's five-year run for a certain time period when they usually retire a lockbox. So in this case, the Vodwar lockbox is getting retired, so we're gonna get a new one. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Iconian lockbox. Okay, apparently there's data gathering device attached to one of the computers, sir. That should do it. We need to double back and secure the door we saw earlier in the hallway. So yeah, if you can, try to get all the lockboxes that you can, and stock up on them. I've still got some from other lockbox events on other characters. Because if you want a certain ship, you're either going to get it from the lockbox, or you're going to have to pay for it on the exchange. To the doorway and down the ramp. Hey, you ain't supposed to be here. There are two exits from this room, both along the same wall. To head to the core, we need to take the southmost door to the east, follow the hallway, then turn left to go down the ramp. Ow, that dude doesn't belong here. Okay, so recovered data gathering device from the old computer. Okay, so now our Delta recruit objective is popping. Sir, this person is from the 23rd century. The Davidians must be bringing their victims through time. We have to stop them before they're responsible for any other deaths. This could disrupt the timeline. So, okay. And like I said, I'm going to search these rooms here, since now my my device for Delta Recruit has just popped up. Oh, look at all those Davidians. Now, I hope they've also fixed the mechanic, because in past times I've played this mission, your bridge officers would get lost. Or just for some reason the mechanic would get stupid. They wouldn't be down there when you go up against the Davidians in the final part of this mission, which we are coming upon here pretty soon. Here, here's a present for you. Okay, so let's see what we got here. There we go. And we got some duranium. I apologize if you see some texture, missing pixels in the game. I haven't quite figured out what's causing that yet. I don't know if it's an issue with the GPU driver or if it's an issue between the GPU and the monitor. So I do apologize if you see that every so often. Like, it seems like there's a missing block. Okay, this appears to be the regulator room for the computer core's power systems. The Davidians are probably leaching power from the station to keep their gate active. We could use this console to set up a power spike that we could trigger near the computer core, which might disrupt the Davidians and their gate. Good thinking. Hey, hey, hey. Get out of here, you monkeys. I ain't afraid no ghosts. God, did you kill him yet? So it seems to be a lighting glitch so far where the pixels are missing in certain areas. Okay. Alright, so like I said, I gotta keep my eyes open for my Delta Recruit task. So far my bridge officers are staying with me, which is good. This looks like a field control station for the lower levels of the station. We could set up the field systems here so that we can activate them in the computer core area to counteract the Davidians' phasing abilities that would push them out of sync with our universe. Good thinking. Again, quite logical. Damn spiders. Didn't join Starfleet to fight bugs. Ooh, more Davidians. We are getting closer. That's good. My bridge officers are with me because we're definitely going to need them. Alright, and there they are. Oh, no. Put me down. Shows prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown. Alright, that elephant's dead. Oh, you took out my curry, you bastard! Now we got the Phantasm. Get a turret put up here. Throw him! Alright. By Phantasm. And I see our Delta Recruit task. So let's make sure we get that. Sir, the Davidians' time portal heads back to the 23rd century. There's no telling how much trouble the Davidians may be causing in the past, where the technology to detect them just doesn't exist. Once we get readings on the portal, we should take them back to Deep Space K7. Their computing facilities are more extensive than we have on the Exeter, and they might be able to find a way to shut down the portal. Okay, well, first off, Tavril, we're not worried about that. I need to get this real quick. This device has been running since the 23rd century, but the technology is recent. This certainly wasn't made in the time of duotronic computers. There are some data drifts because of power fluctuations that have happened over the years, but we'll start downloading and analyzing what is there right away. Okay, so we've got that. That's perfect. And here is the Davidian portal. The The distortion for the portal is intense here, and it's difficult to process all this information. We should at least be able to compensate enough to beam up. Though, we need to take this information back to the nearest starbase, K7, for analysis. Their computers are more powerful enough to process it. Alright, then let's go. Alright. And I see confiscate contraband just created, so let me make sure that... Oh, perfect. Good job. 2 contraband. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back up to the Exeter. Yeah, somebody else is flying the Exeter. Good starship, too. Let's see if there's more DOF missions out here we can do. Nothing. Oh, I could do that espionage. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, we are about 4,182 skill points away from reaching level 15. So that's actually pretty good. Excuse me there, I'm hoping I'm not getting sick because I do go back to work next week. And so it's going to kind of cut production time in half, which I don't mind. This is an important thing for me, is this job. These videos I do, they're just a hobby. Okay, so let's go ahead and dock. So all we gotta do is just head over here to this computer here, and then we can analyze the data. Because we don't want to talk to Captain Mackenzie Calhoun. Preliminary analysis. Temporal incursion consistent with the Davidian time portal technology. Approximate link date. Stardate 2715.6. Earth standard year 2265. Davidian portal based on phase shift tachyon spin supported by draw from the Drozana station power supply. Can the portal be safely closed or used? Portals suffer from instability due to quantum particle entanglement with phase shifted particles. The portal can be enlarged or accessed with modulated directed energy with phase-shifted entangled matter reaches critical point. Sir, this means that when the trionic energy surges peak, we can remodulate an energy weapon, even a hand phaser, to use a portal and travel back in time. We can stop the Davidians at the source. Alright. So this is going to complete what lies beneath, so let's go ahead and hail Franklin Drake, and of course he just hailed me. Now that we know that the Davidians have a portal into the past, and approximately where they're focusing their attention, I see no other choice than to send you and your crew back there to stop them before they kill again. I'll be honest, Carly Spence, time travel is a tool. At times, it's very useful. It's a very useful one. I know Starfleet has hundreds of regulations about temporal incursions, but my job is to preserve the Federation, not make Admiral Quinn and the rest of the suit of Starfleet man happy if we break a few rules doing it along the way. So be it. I need to make some preparations before you can proceed. I will contact you when the time is right. Drake out. Okay, so since we got this mission, we're going to get 6,489 skill points, 3,780 expertise, 576 lithium ore. I'm definitely going to get this trial pattern enhancer because I'm actually going to equip this and this will come in handy against the Davidians.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And of course, we've just reached level 15, so we've unlocked the R&D system now, and we've got a new bridge officer that we can do, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these skill points spent. get these into Starship energy weapons and projectile weapons. And then also, I'm going to go and put some skills into warp core efficiency and structural integrity. So this is awesome. But now definitely we have the R&D system unlocked. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to queue up one of my R&D upgrades, and I should be able to... Yep, so let's go ahead and get this going. It's going to take about 20 hours, so about tomorrow this will complete, and I'll be able to get Gamari. So okay, so thanks for watching this episode of Star Trek Online Delta Recruits. In our next episode, we're going to go back to the 23rd century of Star Trek and face off against the Davidians, and we're actually going to meet up with an old Starfleet officer from that time frame. So this is going to be pretty exciting. I'm also going to have a nice little special treat for you guys with the, because you've seen in my video the Exeter, when I showed off the uniform, the Exeter Starship video, when I created all those uniforms. I'm actually going to put my bridge officers in the original series uniform. So we're going to go back in time dressed like we belong in the 23rd century. So thanks again for watching, guys, and stay tuned for my next episode of Star Trek Online Delta Recruits. And this is Bufferkid saying be cool and see you.